Hi everybody, I'm Troy Hawes. Welcome to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today's guitar tutorial and cover is a song called Can't Get Enough by the English supergroup Bad Company. Appearing on the band's 1974 self-titled debut album, the song reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. To this day, it's still considered to be Bad Company's most popular song. Let's take a few minutes now and look at the chords and the chord progression to this great song. Okay, so for this particular song I use a capo and I put it on the 3rd fret. If you want to play along with the album song itself, you can get away with it here on the 3rd fret. There are 5 easy chords to play for this song. The 5th one is even just used very sparingly. In fact, I only use it to jump into the actual chorus itself. Nonetheless, let's take a look at the chords and go through them. The first one is an A major chord. There's a G major, a D chord, there's an E major chord, and then that chord I was talking about just as you go into the bridge is actually a C add 9. Let's do it again. There's an A major chord, G major, a D, an E major, and then that C add 9. All right, let's take a little bit of time here and go through the chord progression. It can be a bit tricky, but with a little practice you can get her down. Okay, so as mentioned to you, the chord progression can be a little tricky when you're first learning this song. Once you play it a few times and practice it, it'll become second nature to you. The D chord and the E major chord also use kind of a pinky finger suspension, if you will, on it. The D sounds something like this during the verse. And then in the chorus, the E major sounds something like this. Now it's not necessary to do those, but it really adds to the song itself. All right, let's go through the chords now and the chord progression. Follow along, watch it a few times if you have to, just to kind of get a general idea of how it goes. The song starts with an A major chord. Let's have a look. Well, I take whatever I want, baby, I want you. You give me something I need. Tell me I got something for you. Come on, come on, come on, do it. Come on, do what you do. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. All right, that's it. That's the entire song and the chord progression to it. The only other thing I'll mention to you is the song itself is quite short when you take out the lead solo and all of that in it as well. It's a great song to play if you're playing it at a gig. A lot of people like to dance to it, so very, very often I'll put in a verse again. Feel free to do that, first verse or second verse, whatever you'd like to do. As before, we're going to mic it up now. We're going to take you through the song. I like to use a little bit of a backbeat, and I'll take advantage of my Beatbuddy by Singular Sound. Practice that a few times. Be ready to join me. Ooh, yeah. Well, I take whatever I want. Come on and come on and do it. Come on, do what you do. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. Well, it's late and I want love. Love is gonna break me in two. Don't hang me up on the doorway. Don't hang me up like you do. Come on and come on and do it. Come on, do what you do. Can't get enough of your love. 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 Oh yeah. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. And there you have it, Can't Get Enough by Bad Company. My name is Troy Hawes. Thanks very much for tuning in to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.